What's up? It's NSK Podcast, episode 222. First episode of 2015. I am your host, David Chang, and I am joined by Charlie Draco Cowden.
Hey, yo.
No
What's
Chase
up?
today. He's on vacay, I guess.
Yeah, in the countryside of California somewhere, I
The
guess.
countryside of California. He said he's at Tahoe. Now, I
Yeah.
always hear about people going to Tahoe. I actually don't know where it is.
I
Lake
don't
Tahoe.
know.
I keep wanting to say Utah, but it's in the Sierra Nevada.
Toho.
What, Toho? Lake Toho?
That's what Meg said.
Oh, it's the state border of California and Nevada. Nevada. Nevada.
Yeah, I knew he was traveling because he tweeted out that he was on a 2-lane highway in California.
Oh, okay.
Rural California, as he put it.
Rural California, yeah.
So,
Yeah, pretty much. So, oh yeah, that's where people go to ski. Oh man, what's up with my hair? Alright, so this is the podcast about Japanese idols. This is where we'll talk about PVs and our impressions of them. And sometimes go on tangents for hours. So, before we do that,
Very true.
let's have some catch-up. Draco, what's been going on in 2015?
Boring ass New Year. I made fudge the other day. That shit is sweet. Oh my god.
I like the fact that you might state that you don't do much or like go out, but I like the fact that you'll like make things.
Yeah, I actually kind of like cooking. I just don't like cleaning up afterwards.
Yeah.
So.
Well, not a lot of people like cleaning up in general.
Yeah, that's true. I watched the Tokyo Girl style movie, Count 5 to Dream of You. Or
Which one was that one?
Count 5 Dream of You, or whatever the heck that movie's called.
Well, no, I mean, like, what
the
happens in
school
it?
one? I have no clue. I
Oh, wait,
was
so
lost.
This is like the drama like one about 5 different girls at school, right? Okay, because
Yeah.
I was thinking of what was it called? School Ghost Story, like Gakko no Kaidan.
Oh yeah, the
Because that's out of school too, but then
The
that
Jujiko
one's
one.
about, yeah, that one's about like a curse and shit.
Yeah,
Jujiko.
I haven't watched that one yet. I can't think of the name of the actual movie, but yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. But I watched the school drama one, and it's just like I'm lost.
Oh,
That's the one that Missing went to see when they were in San Francisco.
yeah. He wrote about it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. So.
Yeah, I might have to go read that again. I have to find
Yeah,
it
do
again.
it. It might it might help you. It might refresh your memory.
Because I was completely lost on what that movie was about.
Wait, was this like no subs or?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
all dialogue driven.
Very, very dialogue driven.
Okay.
It all seemed about, like, if what I got from it was right, it seemed about, like, finding yourself.
Uh-huh.
And, dealing with being different.
Which, I mean, that's typical.
Yeah.
That's a common adolescent theme.
Yeah. It seemed to throw in, like, hints of suicide and depression in there, too, but never actually got to that point.
No actual suicide.
Well, not even, like, threatening.
Not even no actual depression.
Well, there was definitely some depression in there, but no actual, like, attempting suicide. or
I
even
see.
threatening it. But it was just very weird.
Okay.
And I found a website that has old DOS games and pre-MS-DOS games.
Oh, nice. I think I might have I retweeted someone who said, stuff like MS-DOS games like Oregon Trail
Yeah.
are free now and you can play them or something like that.
Yeah,
So-
there's like 1,500 of them.
Oh my god.
Or over 1,500. No, 2,400.
Time to relive childhood.
Yeah, there's things like Oregon Trail, Wolfenstein 3D,
Oh, sick.
Mega Man 3,
Damn, dude.
Spy Hunter, which I played a lot of on an Apple.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it looks... Yeah, there's a lot of games in here. I want to go play that.
Do they have a Duke Nukem?
Yeah.
And was it Commander Keen?
I haven't seen that one, but I did see Duke Nukem in here.
Nice.
Yeah, Duke
Yeah, I
Nukem,
have to go check it out because there are a lot of games. Even like the educational ones were fun.
Yeah, there's like Carmen Sandiego in here, and
Oh, damn, dude.
Duke 3D Mania. It looks like there's a lot of games from like all the way back into the Apple Atari age, clear up to like maybe even like Sega Genesis, because there's things like Roadrunner in here and the RoboCop games.
Damn.
So there's a lot of games. I'm just like, I want to go play, but I got to do a podcast instead.
Oh, I'm sorry. So when you play them, do they show up in like a tiny ass window?
Yeah, I
then-
think you can like full size them or
Oh, okay. Because I remember
make
that was
them
like
bigger.
that's like the big problem with trying to play a lot of older games. Like when I played Diablo 2, there was already enough like compatibility issues where I felt like it could be inconvenient. It wasn't like, oh, I totally can't play this game at all, but it was more like, holy shit, my game screen is in a window.
It's this big.
Yeah, and it only fills up the center of my screen. It doesn't, like
Yeah.
if my mouse leaves the window, I leave the game. So
Yeah. Well, this is all browser based,
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
so there's no actual installing the game or anything.
Nice.
But that might mean there's no saving too.
not nice.
Hardcore gaming, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, now that you can do so much with your browser, I guess it's totally fine. You can leave your browser open, right?
Yeah.
I would think that they would cache it, but yeah, even
It's
then,
possible, yeah.
I think games back then were more of a like. I feel like they were more of a marathon type of thing anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I tried playing a little Mega Man 3 before we started, and it's kind of rough playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's hard to jump from platform to platform and stuff. And they don't tell you the key layout. It's like, here's the game, now go play.
Oh yeah.
So you kind of got to figure the keys out on some of the games yourself, but
It's the way the way it used to be. No, none of this like give you all the instructions while you're playing type of.
no
type of thing.
tutorial. Not
Yeah.
even a little freaking thing that says, here's the controls.
Press
Look
E
at
to
'em.
win.
Yeah. Oh, God. Did you see the video for if Quake was made now?
I think so. I didn't see a video. I saw a picture. Maybe I did see a
God.
video. But
Yeah.
it's basically the idea that like
Press
your
E
whole-
to win.
like, yeah, like and like half your screen is filled with dialogue boxes and shit.
No, not even that. It's just like pop-up text over the screen that says, move down the hall. Fire
Yeah.
at the enemy to kill them.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and like, go the other way.
I mean, I have to imagine though that there are actually people who like, didn't grow up with video games at all. And so when they start playing like a modern AAA title, it is gonna be super foreign to them.
Yeah.
But I feel like it removes a lot of the like, I don't know, the intuition that you're able to like build on your own.
Yeah.
You know, when you first started playing games, it was like, oh, let me see what this does, right? And then that's when you learn how to move in a game and learn how to like do actual things in a game. Whereas now it's like, hey, this key corresponds to this thing. Do this when this happens, like all the time. And sometimes I feel like it's way too like it's training me to like dumb down how I'm gonna experience this, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's way too hand-holdy now.
Yeah.
But I can see Dragon Age Inquisition was not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, here's the cutscene, here's your character, go.
Nice.
I mean, there was little things like use the left stick to move.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Other than that, it didn't tell you a whole lot.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, if you ever join a Dota game for the first time,
you won't know shit.
Yeah, you won't know anything. That was like the thing that like really like surprised me about Dota, was that so many people play this game, but I was like, how can people even learn to like play this game as like complete noobs to the RTS? You know, like they like the fact
dying
that
a lot.
Yeah, and getting chewed out like crazy, because like right when you start, it's like everyone knows what they're supposed to do, and except for you.
Yeah.
And then like, how do you know and understand like 100 different heroes and their strategies as a composition? And then how do you know like what 50 to 100 items do, and how they combine and shit like that? And it's like, what the hell am I playing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I played Dota for a couple months, and I still didn't understand all the items.
I give you props for giving it that long, because you practically hated that game.
I do hate that game.
Yeah.
But I still didn't understand everything. You know.
Yeah,
I barely scratched the surface on the items.
Yeah, it's a very it's a brutal trial by fire type of game.
Yeah, it's got a huge learning curve.
Yeah, I would agree.
And even, what type of hero you play and where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, exactly. Every different like class has a different role in the game.
Yeah.
So I was looking at Twitter, and I always find it weird to see like the semi bikini but winter clothing like gravure shots. Like, I'm looking at a picture of Pororo, and she practically has like just a bra or a bikini top on, but then she's got like a beanie and scarf. And I don't know. That's idle life, I guess. You know?
Yep.
So, okay. But I rang in the new year with some friends from like pretty much college. I was about to say high school and college, but almost all of them are college friends. And one of my friends like came back from Thailand. He was on vacation there, and he brought like 20 different bags of chips, like different flavors. And so he wanted us to have this like blind taste test thing. And it was interesting because a lot of them were like, "Why the hell did you make this flavor?" Like honey, like English honey mustard, or like English ham and honey mustard or some shit. I don't know. It's like, what the hell is this?
That's like the barbecue or the mac and cheese Lays.
Oh yeah.
That they
so
had.
I guess I didn't have cappuccino Lays or whatever the shit that was. Like, I never tried it, and everyone says it's horrible. But I guess I can't imagine that any of these chips were as bad as that. But one of my friends was just not having a good time. He was like, "Oh God, why are all of these so bad?" But it's interesting because it's like some of them are called like Chinese chicken or no, like Chinese lobster, or like spicy garlic chicken and like Thai chili and shit like that. And I was like, wow, that's. I mean, you've got a huge assortment of flavors. It's kind of cool. After a while, though, they started kind of like tasting the same and like blending together, and that got kind of weird too.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
I can see that.
And then my other friend, she's working in Japan. She's in Jet, so she was home for the holidays, and so we went to her house, and she brought back a lot of Japanese goodies and gifts and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I liked looking at her phone because she has a Japanese only phone. Because there's a lot of phones that exist only in like regional areas, and Japan especially has a bunch of their own phones. So I thought that was pretty cool. Other than that, though, nothing too out of this world, I don't think. The day after New Year's, I went into work on Friday, and then it became the weekend again. So, yeah. And at by this point, I don't even remember what I did. So, but I watched a little bit of the latest AKB documentary because Idol subbed it, and I was skimming like the Tokyo Dome concert Blu-rays from 2014. Oh, I also watched the Majiska Gakuen special. It was like AK Bingo, but not.
Yeah, it was basically the cast announcement for
Yeah.
Majiska Gakuen.
Yeah. And I guess we can talk about that after impressions as well.
Yeah.
So, okay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about some PVs. First up,
we have some.
We have a few. Just a little bit. We have Sunmyu and their PV Koiwa Panorama. So I'm going to assume that there's a lot of wide angleness in this PV.
I don't know if it's wide angle or just the angle which they shoot from.
What?
Well, I don't know if it's like a wide angle lens or just the way they shoot it. Where they shoot it at an angle so it looks wider than it is.
Well, it was diagonal earlier.
Yeah.
To somewhat catch the entire group.
Yeah.
From I don't know, I feel like if it can catch it, then it can catch it at a straight angle as well. This looks like a phone. What's going on here?
It does?
Yeah. Or maybe it's just because of YouTube. But
yeah.
Like the way lighting effects and stuff look and like the video quality, like this looks like they're filming on a phone.
Yeah, some of them do.
Some of the scenes?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, others look like they're more professional.
Okay, because they're still in the classroom and it still looks
lighting?
the same to me.
It might be that they got, like, they're turning lights on and off or something, because some of the scenes are darker.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's some other scenes that look... Some of them look way better, some of them look slightly worse.
And some of them look like they're
Probably
wearing no
lighting.
makeup and they're reflecting.
Yeah. Yeah, their faces are reflecting.
Yeah. And they look very yellow, which is not good.
Yeah. One thing I always like noticed about Japanese idols, and I mean I'm not a woman, I don't know, you know, but like when they're not wearing makeup, like their faces look really freaking like shiny or oily or something like that. and I'm just like, is this like how it is? Is this how like life is supposed to be?
I don't know if it's so much oily as they seem pale.
Oh yeah, of course they're gonna seem pale because what makeup does is it accentuates the features they want them to be noticed by.
Yeah.
So like when you remove all of the contrast of makeup, you're just left with skin tone like pretty much everywhere. That's why like girls' eyes can look really plain. There's
Yeah.
no blush and stuff like that. Not having lipstick on can make your lips look really like they'll
Thin.
yeah, they'll look really thin, or they match your skin tone, and that's gonna be like, well, where'd your lips go? You know?
What's the kanji next to the member down there in the title?
What's the kanji?
Kanji.
Oh, shit. What is that? Directed? Let me see. Oh, seisaku, work, as in like a film or a book. Like the members made this music video. That's what it means. Yeah, it says member seisaku music video.
And that's what Stress said too. So if that's the case, well,
Good job, girls. You made
yeah.
music video.
Actually, I would say good job because it's not.
Because this
Terrible.
isn't some super ego circle jerk director. who tried
Well,
to make
I mean, it's not
deep
like
meanings
it's.
in an idol PV. I like that ending. It's just like, hey, are you sleeping? Nope.
It's not gaudy. It's not overdone.
It was cheap.
It's not a drama.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just. It's simple. It got some cute scenes with the outside shots.
Yeah. I mean, it's not winning any awards anytime soon, but it was cool. I give it a pass.
I guess I'll talk about that afterwards if I remember.
What? Why afterwards?
Because it covers more than just them.
Oh, okay. So I just looked at myself in in the camera view, and I look pretty pale. Maybe
Yeah.
I need to wear makeup.
You look pale. What do you think I look like?
Cause well, like the my lamp is over there, and then like whenever I film for like unboxing videos and stuff, I basically have to turn off my monitors or like change them to backgrounds that aren't white. Cause the intense blue, like look at my hand, dude, it's like turning white. The intense blue light of my monitors like really just it's really harsh, and you can totally tell when it's like a webcam or my other camera.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the shit? Like I need warmer lighting or something in here.
Yeah, how do you think I look?
Well,
I'm
you look white as the driven snow.
Yeah. I don't go outside.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
I haven't had a tan in like 2 years.
Oh, jeez. So, what do you think about the song? Koi wa Panorama?
It's
Very cutesy sounding.
yeah, it's a little better than your standard idol song. I wouldn't say it's
a little better.
huge step above it. Sunmyu has done a lot of covers before.
Right.
A lot of 80s covers.
And this is not a cover?
As far as I know, it's
Just
not.
Just making sure.
I'm not positive on that, but as far as I know, it's not.
So you're saying for like an original work, not bad?
Yeah. I mean, for an idol song, it's not bad. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Right on. I don't have much of an opinion on it. It is what it is, I guess. I kind of like love and hate that saying. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like saying something but not. God damn it.
there's nothing special about it. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for. So, Sunmyu, right on.
it's basic.
Oh shit! Wow, you just called Sunmyu basic.
No, I called
All
the
right.
song basic.
So Koiwa Panorama is basic, and it's done by Sunmyu, and the music video is done by the members too. So go check that out. Next up, let's talk about Tsuki to Taiyo and their PV Aru Idol no Zekkyo. So what is this? The moon and the sun, or the sun and the moon, Tsuki to Taiyo. What do you know about this group?
Absolutely nothing. This is their first single.
Fantastic. Debut Shingoru.
Yeah.
I think this is double A side.
Yeah. Zetai. No. Zetai.
Zenkai. Zetai Zenkai.
Yeah.
Is there other A side?
Yeah, that's the actual title single.
Oh, okay. So this is technically the coupling single. Or
Yeah, this is
coupling
the
A.
second
hate-
A side.
I just don't. Double A side, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
shit's dumb.
I didn't like Zetai Zenkai nearly as much as this one.
Okay, so you checked that out ahead of time.
Yeah, it's a very basic idol song. It's very standard, nothing catchy about it, nothing grabs you.
Storasu says he thinks this is the first A side. I mean, when you look at the about, like,
Oh yeah, I
this
guess
is the
okay, yeah, maybe it is.
yeah,
'Cause-
like Aru Idol no Zekkyo is the first part, and then the second part is Zettai Zenkai.
Yeah.
God damn it! There's a video
Whatever.
on the right side that says recommended for you, and it's how to melon. The thumbnail is like an open watermelon, a fork inside of it. Anyway, so Aru Idol no Zekkyo, it already stands out because it has this like pretty I don't want to say heavy,
It's
but maybe it is kind of heavy guitar work in it.
yeah, it's kind of a punkish rock song.
Yeah.
Something to that effect. It's rock.
Punk idol.
Yeah. And there's a big contrast in the PV.
Yeah.
If you watch it, there's these scenes where there's in, I guess, member colors dancing.
Yeah.
And then they're in a tunnel.
With the giant buttons. And then there's a tunnel where it's like dark and all their outfits are black.
With like color underneath, but not really prominent.
Yeah.
Um,
What I noticed though is that in both costumes they still wear one white boot and one black boot. And then the laces are the colors of their designated colors. Blue's pretty cute, by the way. Just saying.
okay. I hadn't really paid attention to that, but okay.
Now you will.
But then there's also the scenes where it goes all like staticky and they're screaming.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but I'm kind of reminded of a Kamen Joshi release.
See, and I kind of got... Everybody else disagreed, but I kind of got a Biss feel from it.
Oh, you're getting an Abyss feel from this.
Or maybe a passcode.
Hmm.
And then there's the end, which is really weird.
Well, I am rapidly approaching the end. Okay, shit.
You kind of passed it, actually, where she screams.
Yeah,
Like-
I just got there. That scream. I mean, that wasn't that bad. That was almost expected. It
Yeah,
still
it's-
surprised me. But after it happened, I thought that was appropriate. That was supposed to happen.
Yeah. It's is much better than the other song. The other song is just here's your idol song by our single.
Okay.
And please, hopefully you'll enjoy this other song.
And
I prefer the rock song a lot more.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's what I would figure. I mean I think that's one thing with idol groups in general, where it's like if they give you generic idol song, and then they give you something like some other offering, like more often than not, I would tend to choose the other offering.
Yeah.
If it's done in a style I like, because then it's at least it's something different, quote unquote, so to speak. I'm gonna have to save this How to Melon video for my watch later list, just because of that title. Congratulations to whoever made that video.
Are you gonna learn how to make watermelon curry?
I don't think that's... You know what, that actually... Freaking, like, DLJ had talked about, like, attempting to do Inaba Gohan and stuff like that with NSK members, and as much as I think, like, eating crappy stuff for other people's enjoyment is not, like, the greatest thing to do, I think it still might be an interesting exercise. So,
just to see how crappy it is.
I mean, at the very least, Inaba Gohan is like, well, this guy clearly likes making like unique things to eat.
Yeah.
Whereas like stuff like Getemo no Ryori is just straight up, oh,
here's a
sorry,
scorpion.
you got the gross shit.
Here's a silkworm.
Yeah, like at one of the SoCal 48 meets. It was a takoyaki party, except people wanted to do like takoyaki roulette, so they would fill the takoyaki with stuff like jelly beans.
Oh god.
Man, I'm trying to remember what was like the crazy shit they put in, like jelly beans. One of them had to be a spicy thing. Had to be, but it was just like weird shit. And like I don't know, it was fun watching. I didn't eat one. It was funny. It was fun watching them like, just have to deal with it. But at the same time, it's like, oh, this is. Well, it didn't help that
adventurous.
It didn't help that the second round, like all of them were terrible. As in, like, in the first round, some people got good ones, right, and then some people got bad ones. In the second round, like all of them were bad, and it was just like, which bad one are you gonna get? And it's like, oh god, why?
Tom says that watermelon curry is good.
Watermelon curry is good. Hey man,
because I thought so.
You thought it was good?
No, because I did.
Oh, Kasai. Oh yeah. She was like, wow, like this is surprisingly pretty good.
See, you could do it if you try.
What was the one she was like totally unimpressed with though? Was it like the melon soup one or whatever?
Yeah.
That was so weird. What was it? It was
melon miso.
Oh god, yeah. And he would like chill it too. Oh.
No, not the melon miso, but he had miso popsicles.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
See, I like the sound of Aru Idol no Zekyo. It's up tempo, it's upbeat, it's got that punk rock feel to it. Kind of gives me the Genki.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go out and accomplish something. But Tsukito Tayo, this group, they've been around how long? You said this is the first single, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's cool. They don't even include a website on there.
That's not cool. Because how are we gonna learn about them? Yeah. It's too late. You lost my clicks. I'm done. I'm checking their channel. Yeah, there's a Google Plus. They have a Google Plus, but oh god, they have 11 followers. It looks like they have a lot of videos though of
Yeah.
them kind of just. It's like the whole online idol experience, and they have songs too that are just up. The
Yeah,
hell
they got
is
a
this,
few videos up. They got 319 followers on YouTube, so.
It looks like in June they did a dance cover of Nerve. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I just see the word Nerve.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
back when they were doing that idol collab thing with Nerve. Because when you guys
Oh, okay,
were...
yeah, that makes sense. Everyone was doing it. My
Yeah.
bad. So that makes sense. I understand.
No,
Okay.
it's sukitotayo.com.
Oh, that's simple. Okay,
Apparently.
go check out tsukitotayo.com for all of your Tsukitotayo needs.
Maybe
All of
we
your-
should have Stress do the outline.
All of
He
your
seems
Sun and
to
Moon.
know a lot.
Yeah, dude. Some of that indie idolism. We need more people doing outlines.
Well, it looks like
Um,
95 to like 99 is their age, so.
Oh, I was
Or
like,
when they're
95 years old? No.
That's some old idols.
You said 95 to 99?
9. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So 16 to
Frickin'
20.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's not that young. I was about to be like, freaking babies. No, that's... Dude, I started talking to one of my new coworkers, and, like, I found out he's 21. And I was like, what the shit? Like, you're 21 and you're working here? Like, that's totally cool. But yeah, because he was talking about some, I don't know, some shit like, talking about Asian American communities and how he grew up where he was and discovered himself, etc. But yeah, he mentioned something around the lines of like, oh yeah, you know, like the 90s, the late 90s, like that's when I was like a kid. But it's more like he was like a child, whereas the late 90s for me were more like I was entering my teens, you know?
Yeah.
So there's like that difference, and I'm just like, all right.
Damn. Yeah.
Yep. So that's Tsukito Tayo Aru Aidoru no Zekkyo. Let's go ahead and move on over to Aoyama Saint Hachamecha High School and their PV or MV. More and more people are like calling them MVs instead of PVs now.
Yeah.
This is called Beyond the Darkness. So what do you know about Aoyama Hachamecha High School?
They've been around a while.
Yeah.
They don't actually say which single this is, but I know they've been around for quite some time, because
Okay.
I've briefly looked into them before.
Well, this looks kind of scary. Oh, they're in a freaking... She was in like a haunted house. Or she was in the dark, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a
And
haunted
that-
house.
That had nothing to do with the beginning of this PP. I like, so like right off the bat, I got like Momoclo and Space feels.
Yeah.
Because you got color-coordinated members. Not too outlandish, but kind of... Like, they got capes, you know?
Yeah.
They're wearing capes. And you got the galaxy behind them. Space and the asteroids and shit.
Yep.
A lot of, kind of fast cuts, static, and, like, effects that transition between scenes.
Yeah, and there's like, it seems like each member is like doing a different kind of like challenge throughout the PV, and you get like little glimpses of it throughout,
Yeah, it looks like it.
while you get the dancing in space.
Is this some Dempagumi x Momoclo?
It kind of feels that way.
Right?
It does kind of feel that way. The song is definitely feels like Dempa
Yeah.
to me.
Like like instrumental wise or music wise, it sounds Dempagumi-ish. Vocally, it sounds
too.
a little bit closer to Momoclo, in my opinion.
Just the, I guess the speed of the vocals reminds me of like Dempa.
It's less of but it's less of like the super high pitched,
Yeah.
squeaky voices that I'm used to with Dempagumi.
Yeah.
So that's where my that's the basis behind my judgment. But I mean, sometimes the effects are so heavy that like you kind of don't really see what's going on. But it is a good way to make, say, like more ordinary scenes look more exciting. So at least I'll give them that. But there are times where it just looks like it's basically kind of overshadowing what we're looking at. Like the one effect where it looks like blinds or like an old television. Like it just keeps. It gets to the point where it darkens everything and you can like barely even see their faces.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, what's the point, you know?
Yeah. I did not like that part of it. I really wish they hadn't used those effects on the.
And then there's also times where it gets so bright, it's like maximum bloom in your video games. But they are in space, so you know,
with lightsabers.
I'll give them a pass for that.
Gotta have lightsabers.
Yeah, I just got to the lightsaber part. Oh my god, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh my god.
So we got one girl challenging professional wrestling.
One of them has to build a house of cards.
Yeah, or a pyramid of cards, yeah. One's doing baseball.
At the batting
other
center.
One's climbing a mountain somewhere. Couldn't tell you exactly where, but somewhere.
Yeah, and the other one's skydiving.
Yeah.
Oh man, from a helicopter only?
Yeah.
Can't afford that plane, right?
Sam, I was thinking helicopters being a little more dangerous than jumping out of a plane.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
But
I don't know I'm clearly not a skydiving expert.
yeah, me either.
But
and one is doing the I can't think of what that's called. All I can think of is cleansing ritual.
Oh yeah, where she's wearing the white robes and she's trying to sit under a waterfall for a long period of time. Well, I mean, there's the one who's in the. I think there's only 5 of them, right? Or is there 6 or 7? How many of them are there? Holy shit!
8.
There's 8. Okay, no wonder. So the one that opened up the video, she's in a haunted house or something.
Yeah,
and it ends with her leaving it.
Yeah.
Or yeah, so. Yeah, everyone. So I kind of like that about this. Like everyone is doing something that, like you said, is like a challenge.
Yeah.
And it's like it's filming their progress, and you know, you see them. You basically see all of them succeed through all their efforts or whatever.
I guess the darkness is the fear of failure, or fear of doing it. Well, it says beyond the darkness.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because the PV's name is Beyond the Darkness. Yeah. There's light beyond the darkness. See, you know, just walk out of that house.
And did you catch the I can't call it a monomane because it's not an exact, but the dame in the middle of the lyrics.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah,
God, what?
Prominent at the very beginning, but
what is with that gag?
As some combo came up with it, it's taken off.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. Like when Japan whenever Japan like gets a new gag like of the now, like
it's
it is
everywhere.
Yeah, it's like way overdone. Everyone thinks it's funny, and it's like, what? What is happening?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. It was funny the first time, but now I've seen like 5 different people do it, and it's not funny anymore. But I don't know.
Yeah, and I have no idea what it's all about.
That's why when I saw that freaking like the Vine of like Ayano and Mew from TGS, they were doing that gag, and I was like,
Yeah.
God damn it! Like it's funny and cute, but I'm like, why? Why are you guys doing this?
I don't know. It was on Adiyoshi AKB 2 weeks running.
Like I know Yuko had to do it too, like when she, like during her Mecha Ike graduation special or whatever. Like she tried to do it as well.
That's Mechi
Yeah, and like AKB members have done it too. It's like,
Yeah. I'm sure Nakamura Mariko has done it.
Oh yeah, she would.
I like this song though. Anyway, tangents.
Yeah, it's
over.
pretty cool.
I like Beyond the Darkness, even though it is a little noisier than I prefer.
A little wild.
Oh yeah, a little wild, a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Song wise, I do like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I probably like this more than Denpagumi.
Damn, son, come on.
I'm not a big fan of Denpagumi.
That Denden Passion, man. I have to admit, like Denden Passion's still like the only song of theirs that I listen to. Like they do have I do think that if I listen to the rest of their discography, I'll find a few songs that I like, but Denden Passion had a really interesting like flow to it that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like music like this can get pretty grating pretty fast. So
Yeah.
I can understand why this is not everyone's cup of tea. But every now and then, especially for live performances and stuff, like I think this is like the type of thing you want to see.
Yeah.
At least if you want to get a taste of like this sect of idol culture.
Yeah, I think live this song would be amazing.
Yeah. And I love the concept of the PV. It's pretty much exactly what I would expect of idols, or what like the whole traditional what would you call it? The traditional image of an idol, in the sense of these are girls you want to support and see like get better at something. Like variety TV for a lot of idols is just them doing challenges to like overcome their fears and try to become better people or become stronger. And so this is a PV centered completely around that.
Yeah.
And so I find that cool. And also there's like lightsabers and outer
Explosions
space and campy ass explosions. So shit like that. It's
CG.
cool.
So
Yeah.
much CG, but it's not terribly done.
Yeah, like this is like the bad CGI welcome, rather
Yeah.
than like, oh my god, why did you try to do that? So
But apparently they kicked out a couple of members and
Aw.
sued them for liabilities
what?
because of breaking the love ban.
Oh, okay. So, oh man, that love band, dude. Not just 48 group, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually
That's
heard
so
about that.
jacked. But that's
I
probably
didn't-
it's probably violation of contract at that point. Not...
Yeah. I heard about that when it happened, but I didn't realize it was that it was Aoyama.
So you're
Mecha
saying
High.
this PV came out like yesterday.
Yeah, something like that.
You're saying this happened previously, like before
Yeah.
these members, before like this whole thing was done,
Yeah.
or you're saying some of these members are already out of here and they
No, not as far as I know. This happened a while back.
Okay. Yeah, you said they've been around for a while, so.
Yeah, they've been around since 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, the firing happened in September of last year.
Okay. Yeah, 2014 is last year now. God.
Yeah. But they apparently sued the members and their boyfriends.
Wow.
I
wonder
never
how that's going then.
I never did hear what happened there, but
Yeah,
I do remember hearing about that.
I would think they would just settle outside of court or something. I don't know. It just sounds really silly, especially if you're gonna start suing like people outside of your talent agency or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think they could get away with that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds ridiculous. Okay, so that was Aoyama Saint Hachamecha High School and their music video Beyond the Darkness. Next up, we're going to talk about Heisei Kotohime and the video called Otome Kakume. Oh man, all that wordplay. It's good.
All that maiden.
All that maiden, yes. So Heisei is obviously like this quote-unquote imperial era of Japan, as in like current emperor's time.
Yeah.
I guess you could call it a dynasty. I don't know. But I'm already liking this because it's so Japanese-y.
So looks like they started around June 2013.
Oh, they started in June 2013?
Well, they formed in 2012, but their first song came out in 2013.
Okay.
So, they perform in kimono in addition to dancing and singing. They use a modern version of the Japanese harp as instrument on stage.
Yeah, that's why they look like they have guitars on them.
Yeah, I guess.
But I haven't seen them use it yet.
No, I don't think they do in the PV.
Oh.
It's very awkward.
Yeah,
that was probably my biggest complaint with this PV was that they
don't use it the entire time.
Well, just that it was very awkward for them to dance with and everything. It just
Yeah, because like at times they're kind of like holding it with one hand.
Yeah, and then they switch.
Yeah, to keep it from wildly swinging around, because it is just, it's just like that's like a guitar strap,
Yeah.
God, this kind of reminds me of Nakagawa Shoko's Sorayero days, where she's just standing there holding a guitar, but she doesn't play it at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, great, look at this. Look at what you've done.
Yeah. I do like the song though.
It's pretty cool. It's got it's got a good mix of traditional instruments in it.
Yeah. Which I guess
and actually
is
a lot less synth than, because I feel like there's some other groups that we've talked about where I'd be like, oh yeah, like I'm liking this, and then it's like, let's bombard you with modern sound, and I'll be like, oh,
yeah,
I don't like this as much anymore. But
so it's Heisei koto, or the koto is the Japanese harp.
Ah, yeah.
So they're
Heisei harp princesses.
Yeah. And I have no idea
nice.
what Kakume is.
Kakume is it Fate? Like I know a few songs that I really like with the word Kakume in them. Revolution. Yeah. Oh shit. And so Otome Kakume is like Maiden Revolution.
Okay, that makes no sense, but I'll go with that.
Well, young lady revolution.
Yeah, the maiden part I have no problem with. It's the revolution that doesn't make sense in combination with it.
No, it's like girl power or some shit, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Kind of. I think it's more of that type of meaning than.
Yeah.
This is not a political revolt.
It could be. I don't know. I have no idea what they're saying. But yeah, I really like this song. The PV is They're dancing in a shrine at night with.
At least it's good image quality.
Yeah, that it is.
But yeah, it's I guess it's mostly kind of boring. I mean, again, not saying like the first PV of the night that we watched.
Sunmyu.
Yeah, Sunmyu, where they're just in the classroom pretty much the whole time. Oh, except for the shots that they mixed in. A similar kind of deal. They were dancing in front of this shrine or temple building. And then there's like some shots where they're like indoors and you can see the paper thin wall backgrounds.
Yeah. Kind of like ninja-esque type shots.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. It was alright, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's cool. But I don't really have much else to say about it.
No, the PV is pretty basic. I mean, it's them dancing in front of a temple at night. That's with harps or whatever, electric harps or whatever those are, guitars. I don't know exactly what they are.
Yeah.
That they never use.
Yeah. Damn son, all these idols be basic.
Well, in one aspect or another. I guess.
Okay.
There you have your title for the show. The basic ass idol.
Oh god. I'm not Yoshi.
Or the Basic Idol podcast.
Yeah, basic idols for a basic podcast. God damn it. So yeah, that was Heisei Kotohime with Otome Kakume. Next up, let's talk about Afilia Saga and their music video Never Say Never. This is in scrunched up words, music clip short version.
Yeah. It's 3 minutes long.
Yep. Welcome
Thanks,
to
Avex. Oh, wait. This isn't
Yeah.
Avex.
This is Stand Up Records.
It is really loud. Oh my god.
Yeah, you be careful with that.
Um,
So I'm not entirely sure. I'm still not sure what to think of Afilia Saga.
I'm not either.
Like, they look like they borrow a lot of elements from both popular and indie groups.
Yeah. I see, when they were at Afilia Saga East, they seemed to be doing, like, kind of crazy stuff. Now it's...
They're too mainstream and safe now.
Yeah.
Which is, like, weird, because they're not, like...
Mainstream at all.
I don't think they're, like, incredibly popular at all.
Yeah, I don't either. That's just, yeah.
But here you go. At least what I'm enjoying, though, is the colors of their outfits. I like the designs of these outfits, actually. The whole, like, fake chain, that crown or regal-looking, like, emblem that's not even stitched on. It's just kind of... It's like a clip.
Yeah.
And they're all wearing garters
It's,
with hearts on them. Jesus.
It's, like, in some cases, that the crest is part of the chain.
Yeah. It's like the clip
Or
end of the
something.
chain, basically.
In some cases. In others, not so sure. playing guitar on the girl's legs.
Yeah, that was pretty cute.
Jumping over hurdles.
Yeah, they're just doing hurdles for fun.
For absolutely no reason in the middle of this. I don't even know what...
You gotta show off the hurdling.
What this is. I guess this is just some studio that they rented, because...
Yeah. At least it looks a little bit more creative than a lot of other static setups we've seen. Where it's like, just get a warehouse, put some idols in there, and film it.
Yeah.
This at least has some, this, glass...
set design to it.
Yeah, it looks like you could walk through it, but if you did, you might break it.
Yeah.
So...
It's got, almost looks like
yeah, the wall /
something.
curtain is an interesting
It moves.
looking structure. Yeah, the curtain, the glass curtain thing actually does move, because it is like you said, it's like wind chime like pieces all put into a giant wall, which makes it look kind of like a waterfall. Dude, that was like the whole PV. Like, how is that not even?
I don't know.
That actually ended and everything. Unlike an Avex PV. It's weird, man.
Maybe there's some drama showing why they're running hurdles at the start.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm losing my voice pretty quick today. It's ridiculous.
Or what happened to the one girl when she hit the hurdle with her leg.
Yeah, she was like the only one who hit it, huh?
Yeah, I think so. And the only one they showed.
Yeah. Yeah, for all we know, they could have, all of them could have hit it.
Yeah, they could have done that 100 times before they actually got once over it.
Yeah. Very true. But
I don't know about Afilia Saga either. I mean, they're...
some of them are cute.
Yeah, but they're
mostly a maid cafe thing, right? Like that's their deal.
I think they have a cafe, yeah.
I heard they have multiple cafes.
Yeah, they have 3 or 4, I think.
Hey, this is the opening theme song to an anime called Isuka. Okay,
that's not surprising.
That's cool. That's
Yeah, Afilia made cafes. They're part of it.
So I'm looking at the Isuka homepage, and so I don't want to be like, wow, this is generic as hell. But so you got a girl who looks like Asuna from Sword Art Online being an archer, and then you got the Shrine Maiden girl who has some sort of ferret creature as her companion, and then there's a chick who's a cat girl in a maid outfit. There's a dude in a salaryman suit. There's the nerdy girl, not even nerdy, but kind of the adult woman nurse or doctor, and then there's this other chick in this magical dress thing, and there's a mysterious looking dude with a mask on behind her, and I just feel like I've seen this I've seen all of these things already. But,
yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's not like you can be super. I don't know. You can't be completely original, I guess, in the sense of there's gonna be borrowed concepts everywhere.
Yeah.
Who knows? This might be the best story ever, but.
Okay, so this comes out February 11th, after the anime comes out, or starts airing.
Oh, okay, that.
I'm kind of surprised that the PV came out before the anime started airing, though.
No. Listen, I'm not surprised because, PVs and stuff, they come out pretty, they come out well ahead of release date because they are promotional materials.
Yeah, but normally if it's an anime, they hold it back until the anime's aired so that they're not spoiling the opening.
Oh.
Well, except in Afilia. I guess Afilia Saga doesn't. all their anime themes have come out, I guess. Yeah, before, I think.
Okay. Well, that's kind of. I mean, that's kind of whatever's. That I can deal with that, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I kind of feel the same way about Afilia Saga as I do about Backstage. They're just kind of there.
They're there. Well, at least
Yeah.
with. So I need to go hit up Afilia Saga, like see them in person or something. Because at least with Backstage, I know that I like them because of the setup they have. Like, not necessarily because of the stuff they release. And I don't really listen to any of their music, but
Yeah.
like when I'm there, like it's a hoot, you know. Like it's actually really fun being in that cafe and just like look at this live show that's going on, and then like this bitch wants some more points, or like I gotta go buy another potato salad or something. Actually, I'm not exactly sure how that works because I think I think you're supposed to earn more points when you spend more money, but I feel like every time I visit, I only get like 1 point. Maybe I'm just not spending enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got to spend like thousands.
Oh god, it's so bad.
Upon thousands.
Yeah. It's like that one dude who always votes for the bitch girl. God damn it! I hate. It's so mean, but I'm like I hate the fact that she's friends with Kaori. Like ugh, and she's so. What sucks is she's so center material. Like she looks like Acha, and she looks like Washio Ren, and she looks like Nishino Nanase. Like I'm like ugh. Like if she weren't such a bitch to me that one time, I wouldn't like have so much animosity towards her. But if she treats everyone like that, then like screw you, you know. Anyway, Afilia Saga. What were we gonna say?
It's kind of hard to believe that they've been around since 2008.
Afilia Saga?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is hard to believe. Cause like, well, so here's the thing. I can believe that the Maid Cafe chain has existed for so long, and that the like the pop idol unit is a secondary factor to it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think in this case, their revenue all comes from, or most of their revenue is going to be coming from the cafe.
Yeah.
Or the cafes, you know.
Yeah.
So this is more of a like, hey, now that we have capital, or that, you know, we have a bunch of girls and we can kind of make them do this pop gig every now and then. Let's just, you know, let's release a single every now and then, just to be like, just to give us exposure or something like that. And hey, I mean, if it works out, that's cool. You could, because I don't really hear of Afilia Saga promoting heavily or touring or anything like that. So
yeah,
like I'm not aware of that, but it just seems like this, you know, this is something where, sure, yeah, they have a home base where they can make money, and then they do this on the side.
Yeah. Yo, well, they released their first single in March of 2009, so.
Dang, dude.
They've been around a while.
Yeah. They're moving on up, yo. Gonna be taking number 3 real soon.
No.
Yeah, it's actually incredible to think about in groups like AKB48, Hello Project, and Momoclo, their Stardust family, because they all started somewhere, obviously, and look at where they are now, just kind of floating high up on the top.
Yeah.
Whereas like a lot of these other smaller groups that we keep talking about, like they can be around for a long time, and
oh yeah,
they're just, you know, they'll just stay somewhere forever.
Never break out into the mainstream and become popular.
Yeah. Okay. So Afilia Saga, Never Say Never, gonna be the opening theme to Isuka. I don't know what. There's like kanji next to it. I'm not gonna bother.
No, the website just said Isuka.
Yeah.
Isuka, whatever.
Yeah. Last but not least, let's talk about DIANNA Sweets. Deep Snow. This is music video 4. Let's do it.
And it was pretty deep this week.
It was deep.
Yeah. We got quite a bit of snow this week.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Last
that's
week
what you're
from
talking.
last
I thought
week.
you were talking about this PV
No.
or this MV. Like, this MV's deep, son. I
No,
don't know.
this MV is too long.
It's too long. Got some. I don't know if I should say they're otaku or if they're shady dudes or a combination of both.
They're
Maybe just
Yeah.
salarymen.
Yakuza?
Yeah, like it looks kind of like, you know, CD bar like.
Yeah.
It's a little bit darker. There's snow indoors. I don't know what's going on right now. It's DIANNA Sweet, right? Not
Oh,
DIANNA
yeah.
Sweets. Come on, Draco.
Oh, whatever.
Oh man, my YouTube is lagging. I don't know why this happened, but it's happened. And now we're back.
I like this song. So far.
Ooh. This is pretty cool.
Except that part, that Hira Yura Yura part, that's from
You
another
don't like
song.
that?
No,
That's from another song?
Yeah, and I can't remember what it's from. I recognized it instantly though when I heard it.
You're gonna have to find out because so far we cannot claim copyright infringement on just hunch alone. I mean, it's such a small sampling that I don't think it would be a problem. But
Yeah.
yeah, if it is from something else, then let's find out.
I cannot remember what it is, so.
But this is pretty interesting, so to speak. I like the
Yeah.
instrumental track.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I kind of have a few issues with like the vocal pairing. Like the Hira Hira Yura Yura part I actually really like. But there's another part where I don't know, I feel like it doesn't match as well.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. I feel that going into the lighter Hira Hira part actually
Mhm.
kind of breaks the rhythm of the song.
Right. And I think that's what they're trying to accomplish with a kind of a more two-tone type of song.
Yeah.
But like see, now it's going into this like jazz piano
Fast part.
fast part, yes. I was gonna say break.
Yeah, but they're like singing really fast in it, and it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what it is? It's them saying deep snow. I just don't like that part. I don't know what it is about it. It's just not for me. But I like the outfits with the fans.
From what I've seen, I like the outfits overall.
Mhm. I get some like TGS vibes from this one chick, or a few of the chicks. Like in the white outfits with the black ribbon, one of them just keeps looking like Ayano, and I'm just like, hey, look at you.
Really?
That's how I see it, but
I did not see that.
everyone sees something else. So
Yeah.
that is a fact of life. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I actually don't really have much else to say about this MV. I heard there's quite a bit of hype for this.
Yeah.
For this video.
It's fairly well shot. There's a few shots I don't like where the spotlight on the back of the stage is in the camera.
Uh-huh.
But overall, it's shot really well.
Yeah, I agree.
Some horrendous filtering and lighting, but
mostly yeah, this very like cool and bright filter they have in the lighter shots.
Yeah.
As opposed to the dark and the high contrast of light.
Yeah.
Of the spotlights in the back.
They want to give like that soft, frilly image, I guess, on the white shots and
deep snow. And so, I mean, the snow itself is indoors, and at the end. Oh, look, they have a credits. They have a credit reel. That's interesting.
This is almost more like a freaking advertisement reel.
Yeah. What is the
Come watch our showroom.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Special Pixie Tier supporters.
In the About section, it mentions Tokyo Girls Update.
I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on here. Some sort of, I don't know if they helped them out or if it's some sort of collaboration.
I
have to admit, Tokyo Girls Update, the website, has really, I guess, like, grown or, like, gotten pretty far with what they've done.
Well,
I'm pretty impressed.
I think they're backed by one of the agencies or companies.
Oh, yeah, I mean, at this point... At this point, they probably have to
started out that way.
Because, yeah, actually, that's believable, too. That's believable, especially... That's especially in line with, like, some of the trends I've seen with the J-pop, like, movement. I think a lot more companies want to, like, put money into kind of growing the fan base and the community involved with idols and groups and pop groups.
Yeah, and I feel there's a lot more groups coming out that are being viewed as idols, but classified more as artists.
Yeah, and actually, I think we can talk about that real soon because of Tokyo Girl Style. Oh, maybe we talked about this like last time too, but
a little bit.
One last thing I was going to say about Tokyo Girls Update is that I noticed that they had an article where they got photos inside of Backstage Pass. And I'm not saying no one gets to take pictures in there ever, but I was pretty impressed because I feel like that's not a normal thing. There have been people who have been able to, like, go in there and, like, they'll interview someone. Maybe they have some pictures or whatever, but, like, the article that Tokyo Girls Update had was I feel like it was pretty comprehensive with some really nice photos. And I was like, what the shit? Like, how this happened? So, but the whole thing with pop groups coming out and being marketed as idols, I think that's it's very advantageous for especially, like, more, I want to call them, like, startup groups, in the sense that they're not, like, heavy industry or not big players or haven't been, like, they can be backed by a label or something, but they're not, like, you know, they're not the big three, so to speak, or they're not like a huge company or a huge group that has a strong following already. So when they start and they do everything that, like, idol groups do, where it's like handshake events, fan meets, guerrilla lives, you know, just the whole culture of like being supported by hardcore fans who follow you from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think that really benefits them a lot early on because it gives them that push they need. The goal obviously is always to go, well, not always, but the goal is to like make it mainstream.
Yeah.
So that you can make money off of like more things than just selling shit to the same people over and over again. But at the end of the day, like the core of the business is to appease like the most hardcore of your fans. And so it's both advantageous and disadvantageous in the sense that like let's talk about Tokyo Girl Style. Like they started as an idol group. They do the whole like handshake events, signings, fan meets.
Technically didn't start as an idol group though. They never called themselves an idol group. They
really?
always referred to themselves as a dance and vocal group.
Okay. But they did. So here's my problem. They call themselves that, right? But they do the idol things.
Yes,
right?
they do. They do the handshakes and the signings and the. Well, I don't.
Like they don't do it all, but I'm just saying like they borrow from.
I can't say they do two shots.
Yeah, they probably don't.
But that's
it's
about
not to the it's not to the
they don't.
It's not to the degree of like say like Alice Project where that's just completely idol. Like everything you do is idol.
Yeah.
But their whole statement of like what this year they're gonna become like not idol or they don't want to be considered idols anymore. They want to be considered artists.
Yeah, it sounds like that effect.
I'm like, good luck with that. Like, I'm not saying it can't happen. It's just
Satake is doing a live stream. I believe the 5th, or did a live stream.
Yeah.
Discussing what their future goals,
what their plan is.
Yeah.
What'd you get out of it?
I actually missed it.
Okay, well, shit. Did you hear anything about it, though?
Not yet, I haven't, no. I was going to ask Kenneth if he caught it.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously I'm not Tokyo Girl Style's manager.
Yeah. I know that Miyu is writing their next song.
Yeah, so that's a step in that direction of artist.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, artist doesn't mean they have to be playing their own instruments or anything like that. Like look at Nishino Kana. She just sings.
No, but Achan does play the piano.
Is she going to start playing the piano for their songs, though?
She's actually, in her solo life, she plays it quite a bit.
Okay.
Or in the solo life she did. I think that actually ended last month.
Also, another question is, does this mean they're not going to do idol events anymore, like TIF?
Yeah, that's my question.
Collaboration, like at Jam and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was my question. What exactly are they going to do on changing their activities exactly to, because next year's concert tour or whatever is called Road to Artist or something like that.
Okay.
That's what they've dubbed it this year.
Yeah, like it's, I mean, I think this year is basically like, let's try to rebrand ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's, you know, there's no for sure succeed or fail, but it's going to be interesting because you're going to see what they're going to have to do to change their image.
Yeah, to break out of that stigma.
Yeah. And again, it's like, I don't, you know, do I want them to stop doing idol-y things? And, you know, honestly, no. Because, like, I think they're marketed well as idols. They're all cute girls with idol-like personalities. But at the same time, it's you can like idolize just a typical pop artist as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's a good move. Honestly, it's for them, it's a smarter move because, you know, a lot of people compliment Tokyo Girl style just on the personality of their music.
A lot of people compliment them. Not a lot of people buy their stuff though. They sell like 10 to 13,000 a CD.
That's true. I remember when every time we would talk about a Tokyo Girl style release and like what numbers it would hit. It's so depressing.
Yeah.
Because they're being outsold by like, you know, other groups that like you could argue are not even like close in talent. Like they're completely overshadowed by them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, so Kenneth is filling us in here. They're going to be more involved in the direction they are going to take actual production. Like Mio doing the lyrics. They won't be going to idol concerts anymore. And they will not be performing Onaji Kimochi or Ganbatte Itsudate.
Alright, I'm freaking done. Screw this group.
To separate themselves from the image.
Oh, man.
And that was kind of one of the things that I think really got them coined as an idol was because they did stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, they were doing a lot of idol things. So they're kind of trying to retract that.
Yeah, and that's going to be hard.
Very much so. I mean, they're already not. So here's the thing. I mean, I don't know. I feel like with idols versus artists, there's still the whole idea that you have to make money, right?
Yeah,
That's just a given. So at least from the idol side, it's like, sure, maybe a lot of people don't buy their stuff. Maybe there's no bonuses. Maybe there's no sales inflation going on. But people like to go see their shows. People like to go meet them. They have like methods of people. They have methods for people to idolize them.
Yeah.
You take that away, then what do you have, right? Like, what are they gonna do to replace that, so to speak? Because right now I just feel like if they take all that idol stuff away, they're just gonna like lose money.
I don't know.
Because no one's buying their shit right now. So what happens, right?
I don't know. He also said they won't be appearing in idol magazines, but I don't know what are idol magazines exactly. I mean,
I guess UTB is one of them. Young Jump. Anything that has gravure in it. I don't know.
I guess maybe.
Yeah. Because there are a few good, like, some of them are more like, or like Bubka. Some of them are more like they take idols from different groups and then put them in photo shoots, or like they just have really nice photo shoots of them. And it's not like, I'll put you in a bikini or whatever, but it's more of the whole, these are idols that you should pay attention to.
Yeah.
So maybe TGS isn't going to do that anymore. Actually, I don't even know if they ever did, but
yeah, I'm not sure. They're going to continue doing their free lives, which is good.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, any artist should be willing to do free lives, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a lot of changes really rapidly this year.
Yeah. Like I'm feeling anxious about this because it doesn't sound like a good direction for them. But again, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is.
Well, you've got to figure that if they're selling 10,000 copies and have been essentially from the start, I mean, they started out at like 3 and then they went up to like 5, 7, 10.
Uh-huh.
And then they pretty much stayed there. I'm not positive on what their last single was. Yeah, Say Long Goodbye or even Jujuka, but I doubt it sold that much more.
Uh-huh.
So, they've been around since 2010. So they're pushing 5 years.
Yeah.
And they're still only only selling 10K.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Right.
I mean,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, what does this mean, you know?
Even Afilia Saga will sell, 17, 20K.
Right, yeah. And we're just like, what the shit, you know?
And they're not that popular, so...
The maid cafes outselling you. But, I don't know.
Yeah. So, they need to change something, but is it really... I don't know. I think I'd almost prefer that they stuck with the idol image, but continued down the same path of involving the girls in the production.
Yeah. So Kenneth says if they can break into Asia and the rest of the world, then it doesn't matter if they do well in Japan, like Baby Metal. So I agree with that sentiment. I don't think that it's gonna happen with Tokyo Girl Style though.
Yeah.
A big difference between Baby Metal and Tokyo Girl Style is that Baby Metal is part of like a musical niche that exists in a lot of other places.
Yeah.
So to speak. And is not heavily meshed into like the typical like cookie cutter Western pop.
Yeah, and Baby Metal's fairly unique where TGS isn't.
I would say Baby Metal is just more unique than TGS, because at least the thing with TGS is that
TGS has always done more serious songs. Than idols in general.
Yeah.
Which always kind of made me question, are they really idols? But I wouldn't say they're unique as far as general music goes.
Okay.
So,
and I kind of agree with you there, because again, God, what is it? What like metalcore? Is that what it's called? Like Baby Metal's metalcore, and that's going to be considered unique when you contrast that with pop music, right? Like that's not something you hear very much at all.
Yeah.
Say on the radio. Not on like Kiss FM or something.
Yeah.
But like TGS is like jazzy sound. That is much more of a like, oh, there was a huge pop wave of jazz. There's still a very large I mean, it's just still a very popular genre, in the sense that like a lot of people listen to stuff like that. So that's why I feel like it's harder for TGS to get noticed in like that sea. Like if they were to just go, all right, we're gonna compete as a normal artist. Now they're like up against a bunch of jazz artists, and that's gonna be like, whoa, like, do we belong here, or are we gonna do okay here?
Yeah. And really, I'm kind of surprised that Avex has stuck with TGS as long as they have.
Oh, right. Just considering the whole, like, Avex likes to just pump them out and be like, hey, can you make money? No? All right, just scoot on over. So, I mean, that's the thing. I feel like TGS still has it has a strong following. They clearly have the support.
Clearly, because they've managed to freaking sell out Budokan 3 times.
Right. So I don't know if it's just like, maybe the way they look at it is, okay, clearly like the idol thing's not working out because, as you can see, we have better mainstream appeal. We can sell out our lives. Let's just drop that act and let's not feed off of the like, we can't sustain on the otaku thing and grow like to what we want to become.
Yeah.
Like that might be it, so I don't know. Pizza Ghost says Japan still calls Perfume an idol group. So who knows what will happen. That Perfume is really weird too. Like I don't understand what, like Perfume's really cool in the sense that like they, like their story is really cool. But I'm just like I don't know what are they? They're Perfume. There's no I don't know what the
They're a techno dance group.
Yeah. So I don't know how to describe that.
Avex is just obsessed in finding the next speed.
Yeah, I mean they want they need that, you know? They're like, hey, we want to be top dog again when it comes to idols. So
No, or the next Boa.
yeah. Oh God. Oh man.
I mean, or the next Ayumi Hamasaki.
Oh, I see what you did there. Hey, she reigned like her reign was really long, honestly.
Freaking
like,
queen for like
yeah, like
10
IU
years.
like dominated the Japanese pop scene for pretty much a decade. So.
And you better not say anything bad about her, or her fangirls will butcher you in the middle of your nightmares.
That's funny. That's funny because Greg was like, yeah, it's just too bad because she's deaf now, and it sucks because like when you do listen to her perform now, like it's noticeably not good.
Oh man,
like she's just way off.
TGS did a Nico stream last night, and Yuri was sick, and they did an a cappella version of "Say Long Goodbye." Oh,
and like Yuri still did it?
No, she was gone.
Oh, so you're saying with her gone?
Yeah.
It was not good.
It was painful.
So you're saying Yuri carries that song?
Well, they did the opening, the really high note.
Oh, okay, yeah, the one that only Yuri hits.
Yeah, and it starts out with Achan at the lower end, and then Mio, and then Mei, and then Hee-chan has to get up there to hit it, and she does this freaking vibrato that's like 3 notes. It's bad.
I see. Well, they still got time to improve, and I think if they're gonna go with the image change and if they're gonna get really serious about this, then I can only hope it gets better for them because
I mean, they've improved a lot. If you go back and listen to their live performances, they've improved a lot.
Yeah.
Especially Miyu. Miyu used to just...
Oh, that's good to hear.
I didn't want to listen to her.
But
at the start, but yeah.
So I don't know if this is a connotation when it comes to idols, but it just seems like if you want to just continue to improve your talents, like you shouldn't stay in an idol group. Some evidence you can look at is like a lot of 48 group graduations. Like when someone like Kinoshita Yukiko says she's gonna graduate from SK48 because she wants to better her dancing skills, like kind of means like even with the resources they have in like the largest idol group right now, she can't.
No,
she can't do that.
No, because they won't let her do it.
Yeah, to me that just means like, you're gonna have to shed the idol image to grow as a person in the direction you want to go. Yeah.
I mean, and that's fine for her. If she wants to be a dancer and not a singer, fine.
And look at how many singles Itano Tomomi has had, and her singing has not improved at all. So
yeah, this is true.
God damn it! I remember like talking about Dear Jay, and I was like, dude, if she just gets some vocal training, she can like carry these songs way better. And it's like, nope, we're gonna make Come Party.
And
so
that other song,
before Come Party, and Pizza Ghost does have a pretty good point. Like you need to shed that idol image to be taken seriously. Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, the reputation is that like even if you're top dog of the idol world,
you're not even close to the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, you're still just an idol. But like And again, this is me speculating. It's kind of like Japan's sexist nature, but look at SMAP. SMAP has always been marketed as an idol group. Like Nakai is considered one of like such an adorable dude, and he's like 40 freaking years old now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at cute little Nakai. He can't sing for shit. And it's like, wow, dude, like your career is based on how like not good you are at things. So it is kind of like a really weird like paradox. Again, like, you know, idols are a paradox.
But
So.
he's taken seriously as a comedian.
Yeah, God, I don't know. So that's the thing, like idols, you know, idols are clearly a talent for something else, like, and that something else is not like music and dance.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, like Dream 5, they're a dance and vocal group who get kind of pushed into that idol image too.
mm-hmm.
And that's how they were formed. When they did the auditions, it was, okay, we're going to take this girl who's really good at singing, we're going to audition for a duet, another singer, and then we're going to audition for backup dancers. And that's exactly how that group was formed. There was no, oh, we're going to do idols. No, we want a singer that's really good, we want 3 backup dancers that are really good.
That sounds like the Exile family.
And that's how they did it. And it's Avex.
Cause like Exile was basically formed. Exile has a really weird history of how it was formed and reformed.
Yeah.
But when they audition for new groups, they basically go, all right, we need 2 vocalists, like 2 or 3 and whatever. We need a core set of vocalists, and then we need dancers, and then that's how they form all their groups. Like,
Yeah.
that's what E-Girls is. That's what every group in E-Girls is. That's what every, like, junior Exile group is.
Yep.
It's freaking insane. And it actually works. It works really well. Like, originally I was like, why the hell do Atsushi and Takahiro just sing, and then everyone else just dances? Like, what's going on here? But then, like, as, like, musically, sounds fantastic. They're 2 good
Yeah.
singers. The instrumentals are nice. As a performance, they're fantastic as well, because they have real dancers.
Yep.
So, I'm like, alright, I'm totally down with this system. It's like the anti-idol idol. Actually, on my drive home, like, from work, I was listening, because I have a lot of, like, Exile and E-Girls in my MP3 player. I was still thinking, like, oh, it's also because Chase tweeted me, and he was like, yo, is E-Girls considered an idol group? And I'm like, I don't really know. Like, we cover
Yeah.
them, but to be honest, I don't think they are. And even, like, I've seen threads on 2chan and stuff like that where people are kind of like, can we really consider them idols or not?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's the thing, I don't think they do the idol thing. They do the pop music thing, but I don't think they do, like, handshake events.
Yeah.
They have different types, but that doesn't, like, matter to them. It's not like photo collecting, meet and greets, and, you know, shit like that. So I'm not exactly sure.
Yep. Actually, Pizza, first gen Morning Musume auditions were for a vocalist to join Sharon Q. And
Oh yeah, that's the most amazing. Like, Morning
then
Musume.
Sunmyu went and made, hey, we got like 5 people here. Let's see if they can sell 10,000 copies or whatever.
I do tend to forget that Morning Musume started. Morning Musume was started by the runner-ups of a competition for a single vocalist.
Yeah.
And it's like, really? Like, you're gonna... Like, that's why there's, like, when they talk about the past, like, they're talking about how, like, competitive it was and how catty they could be with each other, because it was like, really, you're gonna put me up with, like, all the other losers or whatever? And we're gonna have to work together to be, like, some sort of idol group or some shit? But, I mean, look what happened to them. They got pretty huge.
And they're still
they've made a name for
performing.
themselves. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're not the same people anymore. But
No, they are.
you're talking about the OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is, I mean, I have to admit that is kind of weird. But at the same time, like, Matsuda Seiko's back, so
They're like SMAP. You can't get rid of them at this point.
Yeah, even though Tsuji had like two or three kids already.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm still gonna do shit.
I'm still an idol.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
No, Tsuji, you're a mom and a fashion designer.
Yeah, now a fashion designer. But yeah, I mean, it's still like that's kind of one of the things I wanted to like get at too, is that even though they don't like take the spotlight anymore, they, as top idols, like they've earned a career, or they've earned like a connection or a network that really helps them out later on in life.
I mean, I can't say that they're doing dramas and starring in movie roles, but they're still
Right. I don't think they're doing poorly though.
No.
Like, at least the ones that are like well known, and see, the thing with Morning Musume was that there was then obviously you weren't saturating the market like the 48 group was, but
yeah,
there were few enough of them where like each one of them could succeed individually in something.
Yeah,
if they wanted to.
And what is that show that's got the old dude? It's not Sanma. It's the other guy with the white face paint. That
What?
was. He's the guy that was in Morning Musume's Ein PV.
Oh,
I
I just know him as the Ein guy.
Yeah, he's got a TV show. And Noto Kayo is part of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's a comedy
That's pretty
show.
funny.
But no, what I was saying when we were talking about another PV back here, Tsukito Tayo or something like that. I'm seeing a lot more where they're like almost artist, but still doing the idol gig, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I think it's just the convenience of tapping into the idol culture, or
Yeah.
the Woda culture in this case, because you force idolize your artist to gain that initial like boost in following, and then when you feel like you can branch out, you just start branching out. The only problem though is that like you have to sustain. Yeah, you have to sustain that growth like really well, because when like say when like AKB48 got really big, and they're kind of pushing away the whole like otaku, even though see, that's the thing, like if AKB48 went like, let's just be full-fledged artists, get rid of all the like the handshake events and all that shit, like they would have flopped completely.
Oh yeah.
Because then all the people who supported them would be like, well, that's Jack. Like, people were already leaving them because they were getting too popular. And they're like, oh, it's not the same anymore. They're not idols anymore, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So, it's tricky.
They're not indie idols anymore.
Yeah, they're not indie idols anymore. So,
yeah, but you do have a lot of groups coming out now that you kind of look at them and you go, are they really idols?
I think they have to do that too to differentiate themselves, because you have, I mean, okay, because the AKS Empire basically took everyone who would have been a regular idol anyway.
You know what? That could very well be pretty accurate.
Yeah, because I mean, if you drop out of the 48 family, like, where do you go? You pretty much go to a less marketed group, like Komori Yui did or something.
Or you just go on with your normal private life.
Yeah, you become Yagami Kumi and you become a waitress at a restaurant in Nagoya.
Yeah.
Which is still a rumor, I believe. I don't know if anyone's actually confirmed that. But
I don't know. I heard she quit.
Well, yeah, once they pick up on that shit.
But I don't know.
Who was that one HKT girl? Yukosu? The one who was gonna be a chef? Like, wasn't she working at a what do you call that? Like a soap land or some shit? I don't know. It was kind of jacked. Like, it was like hardcore 2chan detective mode. They saw her name on the board, and then like a week later she was gone, like terminated, just not there anymore. Because you that's a compromise, you know. It's like, And that's what sucks, like, about entering, like, the entertainment industry or the idol industry, is that now that you're, like, this known name,
Yeah.
even if you're kind of a nobody, like, if you're a known name, like, they can dig stuff up on you and be like, hey.
Well, that's why you're supposed to use a stage name, so...
Right.
You can
That's true.
not have to use that name ever again.
Yeah. That's what... I was about to be like, that's what Exile does. No, wait, all their names are, like, their first names. This is so funny. It's, like, in capital letters.
Nakayui. Oh.
Yeah. But,
But I did. It's becoming harder and harder for me, as the one who does the outline, to go, are they really idols or not?
who are these people? Yeah, sometimes I'm like, why the hell did you add this shit? No, I'm just kidding. I say that because I'm like, I don't want 11 PVs in the outline, Draco. We don't need a 3-hour show.
Yeah, and
But yeah, no,
that too.
I'd have a way hard time, because like I mean, no promises here. I don't even think I'm gonna do like an end of the year awards or anything like that. But to try to like think of all the groups that had releases, I mean, in my case, I would just take whoever we've covered on the podcast.
Yeah.
But to try to go through all these groups and be like, are you an idol or not? It's starting to be, it's really becoming much harder.
Yeah.
So
It's honestly becoming annoying.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because... And I know your arguments of, oh, they're just manufactured, is not going to work on me.
What?
People in there, oh, they're just manufactured, they don't do anything.
Oh, well, that's just like the whole anti-pop music thought anyway.
Yeah, but you know what? 99% of all artists don't write their own music.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're pop or not. They probably don't write their own music.
Yeah, so... But whatever, you can keep talking about how unauthentic pop music is. So... do you want to go ahead and quickly... You want to talk about Majiska Gakuen 4?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So how... On a scale of 1 to 9,000, how excited are you?
What's the website? Actually, I'm pretty excited.
I am too.
I would like to see it.
Same here. Oh, well, the thing is, with anything that they're going to, any drama that they like heavily promote, I would most likely want to try it out.
Yeah.
Except I didn't actually watch Bakalea at all. I didn't even give that a shot.
I think I watched a couple, but
to keep this isolated. So Majiska Gakuen, number 1 was clearly the best. Number 2 was saved by, according to me, it was saved by Dansu, and Yagami Kumi is no longer around. So that's kind of like bleh.
And maybe Yui.
Okay, so back then I didn't like Yui. So,
wow.
So I wasn't really that big of a fan of like her character. Like, I didn't like her character anyway, because her character was way too like, hey, I'm so calm, and I'm here to not do shit. And I was like, okay. And then like it also upset me that like Achan was just like walking around blazed all day, eating like flower petals. I was like, what the shit's happening?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like and then like Oshima Yuko is like 3 people. I'm like, great, you are triplets. This is the stupid like. I get it. They write in this dumb shit because it's an idol drama or it's campy. It's kind of meant to be that way. I don't think
they needed one person to act for 3 roles because they couldn't find anybody else to.
Maybe, but I don't think they take themselves very seriously.
No.
But Majiska Gakuen 3 was just like, God damn it! Why did you leave the school? Why is everyone a completely new character now? Like, Shimazaki Haruka plays 3 different people in the entirety of like the Magiska Gakuen continuity now. She was like the scaredy cat in Team Fondue. She became the main character in 3, who had like no expressions, and now she's gonna be top dog of Majijo Gakuen.
And supposed to be expressive in this one.
She looks a lot better in at least in the previews.
Well, she said that she wanted to make her character through expressions rather than dialogue to create an aura. So.
Well, then that makes sense because, man, look at how Yuko did as the queen of Majijo. I mean, like, what I really liked about the first one was how kind of they built up Yuko's character without really needing to like put her into the school, like at all. Because everyone talked about her. Everyone was like everyone had like stories about her. They referred to her, and there was like really short scenes like referencing her and showing off who she was. But it wouldn't be a direct like, "Hey, I'm Oshima Yuko and I'm queen of the school."
Yeah.
I really liked like the storytelling aspect of that part of Magiska Gakuen 1. So if they can accomplish something like that in 4,
yeah,
I'd be pretty satisfied.
Yeah. I mean, it does look like it's very much a going back to the Magiska 1 style.
Yeah.
Rather than the 2 or the
because one was the most straightforward. It was like new girl comes to school, she has to fight her way up to the top. Like it's every single like shonen-esque like trope story.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same story. It's Kill la Kill. It's not really JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it's the whole like newcomer comes to school, has to beat up everybody to the top.
Yep. I didn't realize it until I watched the special that Kizaki Yuria is actually one of the top 4.
Oh yeah, she's one of the top
Shinto.
4.
And it's
the
like
Stenno.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
magic.
She's magic.
But
you excited for that?
I am. I am excited for that. I'm also excited to see Uchiyama Natsuki in there too.
Dude, that's so cool.
That's just weird.
I'm just like, I'm just like, yo, what's going on here?
And that other girl, I can't think of her name.
And what does she do?
Do you have the site open?
No, I don't. Can you describe her at all? I wish I should have bookmarked the site for easy.
I linked it in.
Okay.
Ustream. She's
Jisedai. Oh, Jisedai. Oh, Mukaichi Mion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got Inuyama Anna.
Yeah.
As Dorobus.
Wait, what? No, that's Kato Rena.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Inuyama Anna's yoga in the Stenno.
Oh, yeah.
So what I like is so I do like the fact that they kept Otabe as a recurring character.
Yeah.
And that so the thing is like time should have like gone forward by quite a bit at least, or at least like, all the characters in 2 should have graduated by now. But Otabe's still here. And her character is like she was held back. And according to Yokoyama Yui, like no one knows how many years she's been held back. And like if you ask her about it, like you're gonna get beat up.
She's gonna punch your lights out.
Yeah, and that kind of helps explain why she's a Stenno instead of the actual Bucho.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty excited for. So I liked Takashi Juri in Sailor Zombie a lot. She was my favorite character in that drama.
Yeah.
So I want to see what she's like in this one. But I'm definitely looking forward to Koji Mako as Kamisori. Because she's got a very, like... I think her character is going to be very cunning and sly, and I want to see that from Kojimako. Owara Nana's zombie is just, it's like, oh, haha, let's play on her home.
I love the photo that they've got, though. Her just kind of...
How she's just like, huh?
Milky, Dominatrix Milky.
Yes!
As Kobe.
Freaking Antonio and Kobe.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much the two best additions. And I've always wanted regional school, like, fights.
Yeah.
Like, the whole Manjijo versus another school. Then that happened in, like, 2, but...
Yeah.
I felt like it was very...
Not good.
It was kind of stupid with the whole, like, oh, it's a betrayal storyline.
Yeah, it wasn't well
thing.
executed.
Yeah.
But
the other school was way too marginalized. And I'm afraid that's going to happen here, too.
Yeah.
But the story is still very Majijo-centric, so I don't know.
And then you have the freaking second years for the
nurse school. Yeah, you got Dasu, you got Tani, and you got Barbecue. The three annoying girls of SK. And I like that. I like that they're incorporating. They're clearly incorporating what some of the fans want into the show.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I think earlier Kenneth said what's funny is Majiska got him into AKB48.
Oh yeah.
I kind of have an almost similar experience because Majiska Gakuen 1 aired in the first half of 2010. Anime Expo 2010 happened in July, and then I started my downward spiral into AKB land from then on, and that's when I was able to find Majiska Gakuen subbed, and then I watched the whole thing. And what it did was, so I knew it was like low quality as a drama, because it was just like this is all really dumb and ridiculous. Yeah. Right? Like, I love Sailor Zombie because it's so stupid. I love Majiska Gakuen because it is dumb and campy.
Yep.
But what it really helped me do, though, was it helped me like almost learn the not the characters, but learn who the girls were. Because each at least Senbatsu, right? Each girl gets their own character, and they get a pretty good amount of screen time.
No, it wasn't Kenneth. It was Rick.
Oh, it was Rick?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like, I'm surprised too, because it just doesn't seem like that should be the case. But you'll see that in like everything. Like, people start following AKB48 because of 0048. It's a freaking anime about girls who have to like defend entertainment in outer space.
Galactic war against entertainment.
And it's like, yeah, and it's like, what the shit,
idols.
you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and I find that really like fascinating and cool about it. And I'm really glad that Majiska Gakuen did exist, because I mean, I liked it. I liked the whole...
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved this show. The
whole campy, like, just school gangster story.
That's all I'm gonna say.
God damn it. She needs to make a cameo appearance. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the characters have to just come back and drop a line.
What we need them to put like Nako in the series and have Yukirin bring her to school as her daughter.
But Yukirin had a son.
Oh, who cares?
We'll just change her child's gender.
Yeah, who cares?
It's freaking Nako.
Nako looks like a boy anyway.
Yeah, just put a baseball cap on her and she's a dude. It'll be okay.
It's
great.
I didn't say she had to play a girl. I just said bring Nako to school.
True,
but as
true.
As like Yuko's kid, that would be freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Yuki's? Because Yuko died.
Yeah, Yuki's. Yeah, Yuki's. What the heck was her character name?
Black?
Yeah.
Wait, was it Black? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had the power to like move really fast. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see God, I want to see Koji Haru come back.
Oh, God.
It was just so funny how in 2, she's just like, "Oh, Sato, you should come like visit me at the brothel sometime." I was like, "What the shit?"
Koji Haru and Churi.
Koji Haru and Churi. Churi was wait, was Churi in 2?
I don't think so. I don't
Okay, well
remember.
you want to see her in
In 4. Together. Because Koji Haru was the crazy bird lady.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. She was like rooster mode.
Yeah. I want to see them go at it.
And it's funny because she was the whole like, oh, she's the girly girl. She's afraid of the rooster or whatever. But when she flips her switch, she becomes like psycho mind reader who like torments your soul. And I think I do agree with some of the guys. I would want to see Hillary in the drama as bitch girl or bitch valley girl as well. Like that'd be totally awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Japanese understand our
Humor.
type of humor as much. So I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Well, Machun made it into the series.
That was pretty sweet when I watched the special and. Dude, freaking okay! Like, so Tano, I think Tano would have been a good choice.
Yes.
But Machun has, I think
has the practice, the
yeah,
swagger.
she has the edge in the sense that she can be like she can be the Dansu of Majiska Gakuen 4, pretty much.
Yeah.
But dude, okay, like freaking Tomonaga Mio when she went up there and like tried to say something like mean, like I was just like, the hell is wrong with you? Like the entire time you're just giggling and smiling, and I'm like, you freaking idiot.
That's cute, but you sucked.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to like, that is what's adorable about Tomonaga Mio, that like, she just stutters and talks really funny and just
Fails.
sucks at things. Yeah, and I'm just like, wow, that is all you do.
But she followed up Roha.
Oh my god. So okay, so you know how I keep saying like I don't think Ryoha's cute? So like,
She's freaking adorable.
yeah, so I've been watching more stuff with her in it. And the thing is like she has really cute eyes. I just don't like how her like how she, I don't know, not like how she sometimes her resting mouth like
Her resting
it
bitch
doesn't-
face.
Yeah, she just has resting bitch face, and it's like, it's not a good one either. Like Negishi Ai has excellent resting bitch face, but Ryoha's is just like, man, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, why are you looking at me like that? So.
But she came up there and tried to do it too, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, like, just look at you. It's cute. You're not gonna make it.
yeah,
Oh.
yep. And
Great.
then Tano is like, the way she ended it too was great.
Oh, Tano? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done. Like,
It's like,
What-
what is?
yeah. What else do you want?
I'm done. That's
Yeah.
that's it.
God. I'm sad they didn't let Karen go, though. Like, Karen didn't get a chance to, like, audition.
Yeah, or Lemon.
Oh, God. No.
Lemon actually can. I've actually heard Lemon do the Yankee.
Well, she was in 2, right? She's in Team Fondue.
Yeah, I guess she was.
Yeah, that was when, like, because Fondue was basically like, let's take the stars of 4, Team 4, and old Team 4,
Yeah.
and let's make them into this thing. And I was like, okay. But yeah.
Yeah, Lemon kind of sucked in 3.
Oh, she was. See, the thing is, like, I didn't go
Uh.
far enough in 3, and I didn't
Most of the
really-
characters just kind of sucked in 3.
Dude, like, Kimoto Kanon got such a stupidly annoying character in 3. Just the whole, like, I talk through a puppet forever.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like, an annoying puppet, too. Not like, look at me making wisecracks. It was just, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, knowing why. So,
And then that's kind of what I find odd. They're basically reinventing Pisa's character.
oh. Well, she was considered one of the better ones in 3, right?
Yeah, I guess. But she's no longer peace. She's
Yeah.
not magic.
Well, the thing is, if all of the stories like go on the same timeline, I mean, this takes place before 3.
Yeah.
But I don't think it does because 3 was just a stupid curveball. Came out of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, that was just weird.
Trying to be Battle Royale. I don't know. Freaking dumb.
Kinda, yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm really glad they're taking it back. Basically, like, doing kind of a reboot. I hope they establish some sort of, like, just a little bit of continuity in the sense that, like, oh, hey, like, here are ties to the old class. But after that, it's like, yeah, let's just continue with our own story. Let's just not ever mention 3.
Yeah.
And let's just tell more tales of Majijo Gakuen.
But it's been like 4... What did they say? 4 years? Since 3?
No,
2
3
years.
was 2012.
Yeah,
It's only been about 2 years.
Yeah. So 2 years since 3. And I'm actually glad for this. I really am. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, like it wasn't like, oh man, I really need Majiska, like, because I was okay with it just dying at 3.
See, and I really
like
like
not existing.
Well, I really like the first season.
Yeah, no, I
But-
love that's the like, I don't think you could find anyone. Well, I don't know. I don't think it would be easy to find anyone who liked any of the other seasons more than 1.
Yeah. But, well, I like 2, sort of.
More than 1?
No.
No, exactly.
But I think it would get really dull if they tried to do it every year.
Of course, like
Just because it would be
the
same
the-
shit
the-
over and over.
yeah, the Yankee girls at school trope can get old really fast, as you can see. Like, it was already getting stale with 2.
Yeah. But if they did it like every other year or something like that, I think it'd work.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know.
Come for the story, stay for the characters. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like,
No, you
I
come
like,
for the characters.
I like the intrigue of girl visits delinquent high school, has to fight her way up. Like, that automatically at least says, okay, let's see how they do it.
Yeah.
But clearly, like, you know, I was totally in love with Maidotsuko. I liked Yuko as head of the school. I really liked Nezumi. You know, Watsunabe Mayu. Didn't learn her name for a while. Kept calling her Nezumi. But
Mariko.
yeah, Sato, Mariko. Yeah, but another thing is I just like the style of just the delinquent high school uniforms. Like, taking high school uniforms and transforming them into in this case, like, just badass things, to me always, like, aesthetically looks nice.
Yeah.
Like, you know when they did that, what was that shit called? What's that one band? Kishidan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kishidan Banpaku?
Yeah.
When they performed with them on stage, and, like, all their outfits were, like, you know, paint stained, and, like, they all had highlights in their hair and shit, and they had the huge robes and everything with their names
Stuff
on them.
written on it.
Yeah, like, that kind of stuff, like, I really like. That shit always looks really cool to me.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, the image of Majiska Gakuen has a lot of appeal to me. And that's why when they went to prison, I thought it sucked. Because they're not wearing, like, flamboyant and, like, ridiculous outfits anymore. They're wearing prison clothes. Like, burlap sack brown. Or tan.
Gray.
Not even, like, orange jumpers, you know? So,
I think weren't they like gray?
I think they were potato tan. Or, like, potato
maybe.
brown. I'm pretty sure, because it was pretty freaking drab.
I thought it was like gray and pretty much blended in with the walls.
I mean, yeah, practically. Like, no, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's, they're pretty much, like, they're tan. They're like gray tan. I see a picture of, like, Jurina Nobunaga. She's got, like, the fur on. She's the only one who has, like,
A coat.
a lot more personality in her clothing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ave Maria's hair. God, I'm just looking at this picture, and it's like, wow, they really did some of them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah, that's kind of a... Yeah, I guess that's kind of a brown gray.
yeah, it's just not the greatest. But yeah, so Majiska Gakuen 4 is gonna start airing on the 19th.
Which means they're going to have to start recording really freaking soon if they're going to get...
Oh no, they already
Machu
started.
Nana.
They already started shooting. They
Yeah,
that's why they have
Machu-
all that. That's why they have all that footage. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Machine's not gonna appear till like after episode 3, I bet.
They're probably like the last 3.
Yeah, maybe. Well, the thing is, I don't think they plan that far ahead anyway.
Yeah,
So,
maybe.
That's why when like people were asking, hey, like Aki-P, hey, director-san, like, are we gonna be able to see more characters participate in this show? And like, oh yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
It's obviously because like we got a general thing going on, but we don't know what's gonna like fill it up. So
Yeah. See,
So we'll
I'd
see.
like to see... I don't know what I'd like to see. I'd like to see Nakomiku at this. I'd like to see Nakomiku...
Actually, yeah, because they would kind of be like the trio in one, the lowly trio, which was
well,
Meow.
that's
Oku.
Kojimaku and Owada.
No.
Yes.
But they're not like, okay. I don't. If
They're
they start
the-
acting super bratty,
They're the first year super combo. Like the trio in the first one.
what? Okay, what was the?
So, You put in Nako and Miko as the super combo of the rival
other
school.
oh
and
god.
have Naku Miku.
So you're saying you want Nakomiko to be like nurses?
Whatever. I don't freaking care. I want to see them kick Owada Nana and Kojimaku's butts.
Oh damn, dude. Them's fighting words.
Just because I can.
I'm trying to find a character chart. I really like who are the 3? Oh, it's
It was Love Time.
Lovetan, Meow, and Oku. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Oku was kind of scary in that show.
Yeah, the 3 of them were pretty scary. They're assholes. Freaking, like, they're ruthless even to each other.
Well, I always do Love Time was, but
Yeah. God, now everyone's talking about like Majiska Elementary, Majiska Daycare and shit. All right, so Majiska Gakuen, go look forward to that. It's happening 2 weeks from now ish.
yeah,
So that would be cool.
it will probably be. I would expect it to be subbed fairly rapidly.
Yeah, I think there are enough people excited about it. That's one thing I kind of I still not really resent, but I feel like could improve in the idol community is that I don't know if it's just lack of motivation or just there's no reward, and that's understandable. It's not
Lack
a lot
of
of people.
time.
Yeah, lack of time too. Not a lot of people are wanting to like step up. I think Idol said they were gonna do it though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure probably Sub 48 will too.
Yeah. I don't know why they both need to do it, because that's just a waste of resources. But, sure.
Well, it'll probably end up being whoever gets it out first will keep it. And the
Oh,
other one will
yeah.
drop it
Yeah,
out.
yes. One of them's going to drop it halfway. Okay. Okay, so, delinquent high school girls. That'll be cool.
It's always good to have a backup.
Yeah, of course. That's gonna do it for this show. I'm losing my voice. We've talked.
We went much longer than I expected us to.
Yeah, I'm Jesus Christ, dude. 2
Chase-
discussion topics. It's ridiculous.
Chase isn't here, but we still went almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and I feel like we've had much more intelligent conversation too. Oh, get the Chase.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But yeah, so Twitter links are going to be in the show notes. I am at Tadave. Draco is at Draco60. We are at New School Kaidon. Visit newschoolkaidon.com, which you probably already do. But if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and join us next week for episode 223. Actually, I think I might have a scheduling conflict next Tuesday, so I don't know. We'll have to iron that out. But join us next time when we talk about more Yankee Doodles. Peace out, guys. Have a good one and enjoy the beginning of 2015.
Yankee Doodles in pink.
I lost the freaking YouTube window. Where'd it go? God.